So I'm a doctor and I write my LinkedIn posts in under 10 minutes every day, and I want to show you how you can too. Hey, I'm Shub. Hope you're well. Starting on LinkedIn wasn't an easy journey. I mean, there was so many struggles around knowing how to post correctly, knowing what a hook is, knowing what the content is like. But I was really afraid of saying the wrong thing, of getting cancelled on the internet, or worse, really jeopardizing my medical career or my medical reputation. And I just kind of wanted a template. I just wanted to know exactly how to post so that I can talk about what I want to talk about and things that I really care about, and really start to build a personal brand that opened opportunities for me. So in the last 18 months or so, I've gone from 500 to 5,000 followers. So I've 10x'd my followers, and I post every day on LinkedIn, and it takes me under 10 minutes. And I want to show you exactly how I do that, and a framework that you can steal and just start using very easily as well. And if you want to get a jump start, I've left a link to my custom GPT in the description below. It'll take you through this exact framework and help you speak to your audience better, help you write posts in under 10 minutes and in a really polished, well-formed manner. So find that in the description below. So really, before getting into the framework, the key to posting on any sort of social media really is to have clarity around who you're speaking to and what you're speaking to them about. I mean, if you're like me, you're not looking to get famous on TikTok or any of the other social media brands. You're not looking for fame, but you're looking for a personal brand. You're looking to open opportunities that mean the world to you. And in the last 18 months, I've unlocked roles, built personal brands, started my own ventures, as well as gotten job opportunities all through LinkedIn, including management consulting interviews. So if I can do it, you can too. And I've done this without an MBA, being an IMG, and just showing up consistently, knowing who I'm talking to and what I'm talking about. And if you don't know who or what that is for you, don't worry, this framework's going to help you through it, right? So the key thing you really need to figure out is who you're speaking to, and making sure that what you say is valuable. And by valuable, I mean, is it something that they can take away and have a shift in perception or do something differently on the back of? It's not about being interesting, it's about being valuable. So if you're using the custom GPT, it's going to walk you through some questions about who your ideal audience is and who do you serve. And now that's very obvious. If you're a business, you should have your ideal client persona and an avatar sort of sorted out and clarity on the problem you solve. But even if you're not a business owner, even if you are a manager or a leader, or you're looking at this from the lens of a clinician, you can talk about the patients you serve and the problem you solve for them. If you're a leader, you can talk about the team you serve. Is it junior doctors, registrars, nurses, ACPs, and what particular problem do you solve for them? Once that core is clarified, then each of your posts are going to be directed towards them. And the idea is that in each of the posts, you're targeting a specific problem that bothers them right now. And if you're still really hesitant, two of the things that really helped me get out there on social media was realizing that it's a lot bigger than just about me. It's about the idea. So I'm not saying, hey, look at me, I'm so great. I'm saying, hey, look at this, look at the big idea. This is why this matters. This is why you need to know about this. Don't bother about me. Look at this. That was the first thing. And the second thing was this concept around the number needed to treat. So we think about the number needed to treat for our interventions and our medication, but really I started to think about how many people need to hear the message, how many people need to hear what I'm preaching about, what I'm talking about, what I want the world to change towards, or what I want people's actions to be because I care about them. How many people need to hear that, dismiss it, ignore it for even one person to benefit? And if the number's 100, 1,000, a million, how many yeses do you need to feel fulfilled? If it's just one, then how many no's are you willing to put up with? And that's really how I transformed myself from saying, oh my God, I can't be social media, I'm going to have all the eyes on me, to saying, no, I'm really going to serve. I'm serving a mission here because that's an identity that comes easily to me, and I hopefully come easily to you as well. And I think as doctors, as clinicians, we're quite used to that. So those two things were really what helped me start to be posting on social media quite regularly. Right. So shall we get into the framework for putting a post? There's 5 key questions, the 5 steps you're going to go through once you figured out your client avatar. And the first thing you would want to think about for your post, especially on LinkedIn, is what is the big idea? What's the big idea that you want to share with them? How do you say it in one word? How do you say it in one sentence, right? The second thing you want to think about is, why is this big idea important for your audience? What makes this something that they need to know about today, right? The third thing you want to ask is, what becomes possible when you embrace this big idea. And generally, I tend to share a story about myself. Okay, oh, I had this big idea. What became possible after that? What did I do differently since I embraced this big idea? The next thing I want to think about is a memory, a particular incident around that time. So especially when you're telling stories, you want to talk about the emotions, you want to talk about visualization, you want to put yourself back in that situation in the past and say, hey, when I was experiencing this, this is how I felt. These were my worries. This is what I thought might go wrong. But here I am now. And that makes everything that you're talking about a lot more relatable. And so anybody else who relates with your stories will likely relate with the big idea that you're trying to share as well. And lastly, you want to end your post with a call to action. So something for them to go and do, a tool for them to go and use, or some way in which this post will change the way they do things moving on from here. You can apply the same concept to an Instagram post, to a YouTube video, just the way I've been talking about, that link in the description about a custom GPT. But essentially, if you have a big idea, you talk about why it's important to them, you talk about what became possible after you embrace the big idea, you talk about a particular story, and you give them a call to action. Just those 5 steps. Just fill them out in a draft as best you can, and use that as the content to create your post off of. Now, what I really like to do is take that content, put it into ChatGPT and say, hey, can you format this into a LinkedIn post? And what it'll do is it'll choose a fantastic hook for you. It'll arrange the text in a very reader-friendly manner, so that it's not a big blurb of text. It becomes something that's easy to read, spaced out. The other thing that you can do is often reduce it down to a 5th grade or a 7th grade reading level. That makes it really easy for people, so they don't have to think about hard words and weird, complex, abstract thinking, which I do very naturally, if it may not already be coming across in this video. And the ChatGPT or any other sort of LLM AI of your choice will format that for you and just post it. And don't be afraid to use AI to help you with your post this way, because the idea, the story, the content, your experiences are yours and they're truly yours. And that's really what you want to get out there. And AI is now allowing you to get it out there in a way that's easy to read, easy for people to find. Right? And if you use my custom GPT that I've put in the description, and actually if you want to see how it works, here's a video link to it somewhere, me demoing it basically, because it'll showcase how I created this post in under 20 minutes from start to finish, including laying out who my avatar is, created this post, created an infographic on the back of it, infographic that matched with my own branding, with my business brand, and I actually posted it live. So if you watch this video, you can see me post it live, and you can go and find it on LinkedIn today as well. But yeah, so I've gone from 500 to 5,000 followers in the last 18 months on LinkedIn, and I did not start off this way, but certainly this is where I've gotten to now, and I use this on a daily basis. Not just me, my clients are using it as well. So you can see here an example of Mr. Malapakola. He's a plastic surgeon, and in literally 8 minutes every day, while he's waiting for the theater brief to take place, he manages to finish his LinkedIn post, and you can see his graph here. So he wasn't posting regularly at all. And he started posting regularly on a daily basis using this custom GPT. And he's gone to about 10,000 impressions every week. And that's ridiculous. And that's the power of what's possible. So that's how easy it is to get ahead on LinkedIn. If you aren't there already, you're really missing out. As a doctor wanting to build a personal brand, as a clinician wanting to become a founder, you've got to be on there. So what are you waiting for? Go and check out the custom GPT. Make a post on LinkedIn, tag me in it, tag Malapa in it if you like as well. We'd love to hear your post, and tell us what you like best. So hope you enjoyed this one, and a really short, actionable video for you today. Go ahead and try that out. Let me know how you feel about it, and tell me what you want to hear about next. What else is getting in your way? And perhaps here's another video that you might enjoy.